But we're at another shrine.
I think we're probably at the same shrine, actually. We're probably just in it.
Yeah, before we're just kind of outside of it, now we're there.
If we are where we think we are, which is just inside the shrine we were just outside of, I see a distinct lack of trees outside and front. Terrible map design. Immersion completely broken.
There's also no floating umbrellas either.
You're right, where'd the floating umbrellas go? Now there's just floating lanterns.
Yeah. And floating, well, flames on floating platforms. Or really
maybe
long
those
pillars.
Yeah, they might just be really long pillars. I don't know how somebody lights those every time. Sounds tedious and dangerous.
So how threatening do you think these guys still are?
Not very anymore. I mean, it seems like you're just making quick work of them.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when they're in a crowd because you could just go in front of an enemy that is in front of them, and that'll actually keep them from effectively charging at you. Because they'll try to charge, but they won't be able to get around the enemy in front of them. This level we're also going to get another new enemy type, and that's going to be the last new enemy type we see, because the next stage is actually the last one.
Oh boy. Things are getting real.
Things are getting real. We're also going to see an old friend in this in this stage.
Okay, so can you explain to me the little glowing diamonds on your
That's
your bar handle?
That's part of your katana gauge, and each one of those little glowing diamonds represents 1 full meter.
So you can just have 3 whole meters saved up in your pocket, ready to go.
At this level, yeah, at max you can have like 7.
That's intense. You will never run out if you just...
Yeah, when you're fully... And also, when you upgrade certain moves, when you upgrade your moves a lot, sword moves take up less katana gauge, and melee moves start recovering more. So when you're fully upgraded, you almost never have to worry about running out of katana gauge, ever.
Yeah, the only thing you really need to restore is just health.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure like not even on like harder difficulties you'll ever have to really worry about that.
Some more tornado robots, bringing them back.
Yep, but we gotta make them bleed. There we go, they're bleed.
Oh, I thought that one yellow one was gonna stop you.
It looked like it, didn't it?
This is when you just accidentally slice up one of those lanterns. I'd be down if that was just a gameplay element, like if you're doing a combo in midair, you could slice through them. That'd be cool.
Just like a nice little touch that's there for no reason.
Yeah.
This guy almost tried to take my zeal away.
Ooh, nice. I kind of forgot you have holy moves. You don't use them very often.
I don't, because there isn't a whole lot reason to use them most of the time. But in this stage, I use them a lot more often because the new enemy type we're going to see is really annoying. And it's a lot easier to try and keep your distance and get him with Divine Wind. And there he is. This guy's called the Knight, and he can just guard your attacks, but he can't just guard a sweep. You can do a sweep when you're taking damage. So when he just guards your attack and he counters, you can just sweep to parry his counter, and then you can just start attacking him again. Also, when he's bled, you can just stagger him.
You got the strats then, you're down.
Yeah. It's a lot easier, though, to just use a holy move and keep him away from you, but I'm not doing that yet.
You're taking the Karate Kid tactic, which is you just sweep the leg.
Yeah.
Good thing we know all Knight's weaknesses are directly in their shins.
Yes. There's no Knight who's ever had, you know, just good greaves before. Like they can't... I don't know where the hell I was going with that. I don't know why I started saying that. It was just a poorly executed, dumb thing to say.
Maybe they just all got bad knees. It's not even the sword cutting through them, it's just blunt impact, they can't handle it.
Arthritis.
The hard life of a knight carrying heavy armor. Should have just been a salaryman.
Everybody should just be a salaryman.
Could have gotten a sweet helmet, a sweet suit.
You get this nice sword. I mean, it's not as big as the knight's sword, but I mean...
every single person has one of the exact same kind, but there are many like it. That one is his.
Yeah.
It must suck to be the last salaryman to spawn in the round. He's all pumped up, ready to go. He's like, let's go, let's take her down! And then he's just alone and has to deal with that.
So now we have like 3 unstaggerable enemies, so that's when I start doing this.
And you can just keep using holy moves because you have so much katana charge.
Yeah, and you can just get more of it by doing that. The problem is, the knights can also just guard your holy moves too.
Oh.
Which will cancel you out of them. So, knights are pretty much the only threatening enemy in this game. Also, when you get hit by those charges, it sounds like 1,000 Mises are getting hit, instead of just 1.
That's intense.
Yeah, see that? That's him guarding against the holy move.
Whoa! Coming at you quick.
Yeah, that's another thing he'll do when he just guards. He has a couple different combos he can use, and the most annoying one is when he slides around all over the place, because you can't really see where he's going.
See, that's how you become a knight, is if you're a salaryman and you can shuffle better than the rest. You become a shuffle master.
Well, that's what they're called. They're called shuffle knights.
That'd be a great title to have at work. I'm the head shuffle knight. My shuffling is top-notch, better than anyone else's.
I'm the best shuffler?
Yeah. I'm excited to see what the last stage looks like.
I think you might like it. We haven't gotten there yet, so who knows?
I'm guessing we just step inside the shrine, the progression we've been making.
Maybe. I wouldn't want to spoil it for you.
Alrighty.
So, since these guys can stagger without having to be bled, I could just, like, slide and fuck around.
Whoa, that is...
Here's our old friend.
He got another arm!
Yeah, he got that other arm. Now he can do all the things. Now he looks like a
Godzilla monster.
Yeah, he can do all the things with 2 arms that he couldn't do with 1. Like, have 8 of the swords come up instead of 4. Or no, 6. I'm dumb. You can also just guard these, but, you know, why bother? It's the same guy.
He doesn't seem to have changed his moveset up very well. I think he didn't really need another arm and sword as much as he needed some new moves.
No, he now tries to get away from you. He'll fly back when he gets knocked down, and also, when he comes back up, he does a little backflip to get away from you. He also has a couple new attacks for when he gets pissed off and you're too close to him. He'll do this jump, and he also has a new combo in which he uses both of his swords. But it's really easy to make really quick work of him.
Yeah, it looks like you can just tank all of his damage and it's not that big a problem.
I thought that Zanshin would finish him off, but I didn't have enough zeal. The more zeal you have at the end of a boss fight, the more SP they'll give you too. That's why he gave me so little. The more zeal you have when you fight a boss and you get them in the bleed, the more damage you could do to them too. Especially after you've done a flourish on them, you can get a hell of a lot of damage off of them. I think some people have actually managed to, like, instant kill bosses that way, and they're like, I don't know how I did this!
Wow. Sounds like max upgrade flourish.
Yeah, because now I'm actually going to start using flourish, or I'm going to try. The only time I ever bother using flourish is in the final stage, because that's... honestly, to me, it's a lot easier to use it there.